3, 2, 1, go! And good. Fantastic job, dude. 3, 2, 1, let's go.
It's like moments in this day make me so fucking pissed off at my opponent that's putting me through this bullshit, which makes me more excited for the fight. She can finally like release all the fucking tension and energy that you built up throughout camp. Of just all these moments and fucking hate. You get to go out there and play. Fuck this shit.
Julian, the Cuban Missile Crisis!
But making me a little breakfast, making some egg tacos or baby burritos, depending how you look at it. So I take these little Mexican tortilla, 4 inches, and I just cook up my eggs, put them in there, and then I roll them up. Gordon Ramsay once said, you don't want to burn the eggs. I fucking love tahini. Hold up. I'll go there. Throw a little bit of tahini in it. Get a little bit of salt. Got some cayenne pepper. Gives it that kick. And now we start mixing it. But what I was going back to Gordon Ramsay is that you don't want to sit it on the hot flame the whole time. So you go 30 seconds on the hot, 30 seconds off the hot. Usually about the 2-week mark where I'm at, you just absolutely hate everything. You hate training, you hate getting up out of bed, you hate eating your same old food, you hate your training partners, you just look at them like, fuck, I want to be done with this stuff. Can we just fight already? And that's when you know it's working. It's just part of the process. When you're making this, you want to have like a little bit of like softness. I don't want to say like juice, but you want it to be a little moist, a little wet. Reason why is because if you cook the egg all the way through, it just becomes disgusting. Tell you what, Chipotle ain't got nothing on me. Did you know bananas are supposed to be peeled in a certain way? You stick your finger here and then they split apart.
I did not know that, no.
And you can split the banana up. And you can split it up.
Holy shit.
And you split it up like into smaller pieces. The banana is cool. Colada, you little Cuban coffee dog? That's all it is. All you gotta say is cafecito. And then they're like, cafecito, just say azúcar. Just like azúcar, that's sugar. Bro, and you could say it in any type of form. You could be like azúcar or azúcar. And then they just get excited because they're like, yeah.
Feeling good?
Yeah, I feel great. I'm ready to fight. I'm tired of this. I'm tired of camp. You know what I mean?
I feel like it's been a long camp though.
Yeah, every camp's a long camp. Today we have mitt work. It's just like isolation training to where we can get focus on what we're doing in our fight in a couple weeks. Get my hand speed to par, get my movement correctly, work on the defense, offense, you know, get a nice little sweat going. And then we're gonna have rounds tonight. And rounds is basically like a smoker fight. So what they do is they're gonna put me in the cage and I'll have like 2+1. So I have 2 rounds in the cage with a +1 on the outside, and that +1 can be, you know, a hard cardio biking or a burnout like grappling mitt session. But essentially the 2 rounds in the cage is going to be, each round's going to have a brand new person, and I'm going to go in there, and each person's going to present a different problem or issue. Sometimes you don't need to like hit super hard and go balls to the wall. Sometimes you need to slow it down and go lighter just to get your rhythm down, your rhymes down, your movement down, your understanding of like, hey, when you're throwing 100%, sometimes you dip too far forward, but whenever you're throwing not at 100%, you're still dipping, and then you realize, okay, now I need to just change my angle so I can throw this too, and then throw my jab and then keep myself well balanced. And then also like, every time you do one of these, it helps you understand what went wrong in your rounds previously. So it's phenomenal. You know, I know you've been sitting there like, hey, I've been coming to Arizona all the time. I do the same things over and over. I've never gone disc golfing. I think it would be amazing to go outside in, 100-degree weather and throw plastic at a basket. Sounds perfect. I know you've just been craving for it. The moment you start getting pissed off is the moment you lose. We're not trying to be champions in disc golf. We're trying to have fun and relax. Also, don't squeeze the disc. Okay. Happening right now. Yeah, that's what happens when you don't put it back down. Alright. Now that we're warmed up, we can make a fucking single putt. But like, dude, I don't want to wear shoes. Shoes aren't fun.
What food pops on?
Oh, that was so close. Real one's got it. Dude, tell me that wasn't beautiful.
That was beautiful.
This right here, like, the entire time we're on here, we're not thinking about the fight. We're not thinking about training. We're not thinking about, whatever worries we have in life. All we're thinking about is ripping sick lines, trying new things, and seeing what sticks. At the end, like, I'm not sitting here keeping my score and if I'm doing good or bad. I'm having fun. I threw 3 new lines. I had 2 ace runs today. Like, that's thrilling to me. It's lunchtime. Let me show you Custom Provisions, my meal plan company. This is for lunch. Chicken and rice. It's the worst part about like dieting is that you want pizza, you want cheese, you want like just a ridiculous pile of like wings that you can just munch down on with as much ranch. But you can't have that. Most people talk about chocolate, Oreos. No, I just want burgers. I want wings. I like to have cheese. I can have cheese, but a limited amount, and I don't want a limit on cheese.
Big cheese guy, huh?
Fucking love cheese. Cheese is probably like, it is the best food for anyone snacking or as a meal. Like, you can literally eat it as a meal. If you're hungry, get some cheese and a little bit of bread,
Grill that up, cheese sandwich, bro. Take you back to the old days. I'm telling you, it's so good. Dumb questions you get asked. God damn, I put too much cayenne on that one. Dumb questions that you get asked are you ready for your fight? No, motherfucker. I've been sitting here for 13 weeks training for this moment. I'm sure as hell not ready. Round 2. I'm fucking ready to be done with training. When we train and like you get close to camp or like the ending of camp, you know, you get close to fight week, you start eliminating days. After today, I have one more day like this next week, and then a week from now I'll be like, the camp will be done, and then I just keep myself fresh, but like reduce training and everything. But like this last week where you're giving it your all, you're going, you know, hard, you're pushing your body past its limits. Like, you can't look at it, you can't look at tomorrow, you have to look at today. That's the hardest part when it comes to like fighting, right? Is like, you've been training year round and you're training for this fight. You have the date in it, and like, you know, you could have 8 weeks, you could have 13 weeks, you can even have 6 weeks. But by the time you get like so close to the fight, it feels like it's a mile away, and like you just keep focusing on that, and then you have to like battle yourself out. It's like, all right, just focus on today, focus on this moment, all intense, all in purpose. Everything is today, not tomorrow, not what I'm gonna do after. It's this class, it's this, you know, training session. Give it everything you have, give it the most that you have, and just win the day, win the moment, win that battle that you have.
Put your loving hand out, baby. I'm begging. Begging. Put your loving hand out, baby. Begging you. Put your loving hand out, baby. Riding high when I was king. Played it hard and fast 'cause I had everything. You walked away, won me then. But easy coming, easy going, it would end. I'm begging you, won't you?
These rounds piss me off and make me like fucking so mad. We judge ourselves based upon like the potential we have and what we can do. But like if you put someone in there that's at the same state as me in camp, and like they go in there, they're gonna have the same feeling that I have when we face each other 2 rounds. But it's not designed for me to feel good about myself. It's designed for me to stay in the fight with fresher people, see what am I doing wrong on X, Y, Z? What am I doing wrong on, you know, open stance, close stance? What am I doing wrong after the punch? What am I doing right? And it's like, this is you tired. You have a guy that can react at 100%, where you can only react at, you know, 60, 70%, and you're at a deficit. So it's just about to teach you, like, you can still fight with someone. You can still move with someone. You know, like, it's a tough ass fucking round regardless, you know. And so there's a lot of positives that come from it. But like, I may have got my ass beat for 2 rounds. I may have won 2 rounds, but it doesn't really matter. You walk away from it, and that was your training for the day. But I'm fucking exhausted, bro. You've never seen anything like that? You never seen sparring rounds? Dog, Saturday's intense. Should have brought you out on a Saturday.
Saturday, you have small gloves, and we're fighting, and they're trying to rip our heads off. But Saturday's like my day I peak. I always have rough rounds on Wednesday, and then Saturday just, I fucking fly. I blossom.
Practice is done for the day. Check the box. Feeling good. You know, again, it was a very tough day. Like, these days are grueling. These last week and a half of practice, everything's just super tough and difficult, mentally, physically, emotionally. And you just got to keep yourself locked in, and you got to keep yourself on the positive aspect, you know? Like, your job is to be intentional with training and then get done with training and have full intentions. So we accomplished that today. We learned a lot. We did a lot of great things, and we have more that we can build on this weekend, and then as well as next week. And then the real fun starts, you know, where you get to deload and start getting everything back. You know, once you make weight, everything starts coming back. Your body becomes rested. You start being eager to be back in the octagon, in the cage, and then so everything blossoms, right? So, you know, after training, I like to decompress. I got to get something to eat, and then I just like relax. Meal 3. Chicken and rice, bud. And I need a little fizz in my life right now. Listen to this. Listen to this. Right here, this is Foundation Nation. They have like some of the funnest disc golf games that they play. So it's just fun, really mindless like stuff, and it just, you watch it, it's funny, their banter back and forth. It's entertaining. And it's just cool, like cool games to play. Another meal, dinner, last meal of the deal. Chicken and rice, you know what I mean? And then my buddy's here and he's fucking smashing down on burritos.
It's not even that good, bro. Just don't even think about it.
That salsa though. That salsa heat. You have like five different things of salsa at that place.
You got a knife in here?
No, we don't. So what this looks like before, it looks terrible. But when you mix it up, it now looks like it has a lot of flavor to it. Because it did before, but it now does have a lot more. All right, the nightcap, I call it the chocolate milk special. All right. So in camp, you have no sweets really. Like you can't grab any like gummy bears. You can't grab any, you know, any chocolate bars, nothing. So one thing like first Phorm came out with that is just blows my mind. They have like, we have like the Opti Greens, which I've always taken, but like it was super earthy before, but they have this like chocolate powder mix. And I'll take that, I'll mix my reds, and then I'll get the Micro Factor, because they have a Micro Factor chocolate. So like, it gives you all the benefits you need in the Opti Greens and Micro Factor, but like, it tastes like chocolate milk. It tastes like I made a Nesquik chocolate milk with water, right? Super cool, super chill. And it gives you that like finishing feeling at the end of it all. At the end of the day, like when you want something sweet, you get like that craving is a complete success. So I do that every night. I just make this, make sure I get all the healthy gut vitamins, healthy, you know, fruits and vegetables in my day to make sure I'm getting everything, because I've been on a calorie deficit while I'm dieting down that I know for a fact I'm not getting the required amount of fruits, vegetables in each day. Thank you all for tuning in to the Marquez show. You get to see what the day in the life is with me, and make sure you tune in June 8th to watch me perform and do what I love the most. Thank you guys for watching.